Hey, all, this is Sarge Keyes, and I'm filling in for Rick Keyes at the moment. And I was a well, I am a sergeant in the Marine Corps, and I actually served a lot of time as a military police person. And there's been, we believe, a murder in Oceanside, California. So if you guys hang along, we're going to start off the set with this song from the Murder Dolls, since we are investigating a murder, and a lot of great music on there. So this is Sarge Keyes. As I mentioned, I'm in the Corps, and I've been brought in primarily by Rick Keyes, because Rick Keyes is also a suspect in this murder of Skinny Keyes. If you're not familiar with Skinny Keyes, you need to go back a little bit. But they brought me in since I had some skills in investigative works while working for the military police and as a JAG. I brought in a bunch of potential suspects to the murder of Skinny Keyes, and I've got them all lined up here, and we're going to start checking their alibis. So here you can see they are lined up. So these are all the people that were actually here the day that Skinny Keyes was found with a knife in his ribs. So these are all potential suspects. Okay, so X Keyes was here, and O side, the sun was here. The flamingos were here, and there is the Kindness Matters Motel if you're not familiar with it. And the illegal, can you see that? The illegal aliens from outer space were spending some time at the posh Kindness Matters Motel. And in fact, they invited another illegal alien who's been drinking up at the Tiki Bar lounge on top of that. So all these people are suspects. Who else we got? There are the two owners of the Kindness Matters Motel, and they're high on the list. So Me Keys is the owner of the Kindness Matters Motel, co-owner, and there is It Keys, and also the anonymous surfer was here in Oceanside, California, when they found the body of Skinny Keyes. And Rick Keyes is, because he is under investigation, decided not to come in today, because Rick Keyes is actually one of the suspects, because he was in side at the time of the alleged murder of Skinny Keyes. However, Rick Keyes was working on his 1968 show, which would kind of be somewhat interesting for you all to follow along with. So anyway, there'll be more. So I've got all the known suspects that were here in side lined up. I'm going to start questioning them, see what their alibis are. But in the interim, since Rick Keyes wasn't able to come in, we are going to play. I'm going to play some music off the RMR chart for you. By the way, Rick Keyes told me that a lot of the fans, not the loyal listening audience, but a lot of these 23-second clicker inners, yeah, they just kind of click in for 23 seconds and then leave. So he wanted to make sure that I entertained you for longer than 23 seconds. So now we are going into the RMR chart, and this is specifically for the loyal listening audience. You know who you are. You stay longer than 23 seconds, maybe even 2 minutes or more. So here's what we're going to be playing on the last part of the show. And I just spilled some things, but Rick Keyes did tell me to put this up because it is the last call for this show. And we are now on the RMR chart. It's the longer portion of the show because a lot of the people from foreign countries only have a very limited attention span. So we are going to be hearing some music from Chris O'Leary, who actually is a former Marine, served in, I believe, in Iraq. So he is number 50 on that RMR chart. What else we got here? Laren Michaels is going to be on there. So I'm not giving you the order because I said I speak too long. Laren Michaels is in that top 50. DK Harrell, talking heavy. He's in that top 50. Devin Allman, the Blues Summit, he is in that top 50. He is actually what? Number 37. And there's some videos that Rick Keyes took at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano. John Primer from Mississippi is on the list, top 50 list also. Gary Burnside, by the way, did I tell you that John Primer is from Mississippi? His album is called Grown in Mississippi. And another one that was grown in Mississippi is R.L. Burnside's son. And that would be Gary Burnside. It's My Time Now. I've got some nice songs on there. And this is Gary Burnside's son, Kent Burnside. We would be the grandson of R.L. Burnside. And now we're getting in the top 20s. We got Mud Morganfield. That actually would be McKinley Morganfield, or Muddy Waters' son. Tom Hambridge, been in the top 20 for quite some time, Down the Hatch. And we got Buddy Guy. This is from last year, and he's still in the top 10 with a great album. Highly recommend it. Ain't Done with the Blues, that's for sure. He ain't done with the blues. Buddy Guy. Cool album cover. Tinsley Ellis is at number 5 on that RMR chart, Labor of Love. And there are some videos that Rick Keyes took at the Coach House again of Tinsley Ellis, so make sure you check those out. Last but not least, at number 3, Roomful of Blues, Stepping Out. Okay, so this is Sarge Keyes. You know what's going on. I'm gonna start investigating and checking the alibis of all these known suspects. So stay tuned. We are gonna start off the show with that from the Murder Dolls. So hopefully enjoy that, and then it goes to the RMR chart. And by the way, this is the last portion of my show, and I'm going to switch it around because I know this is the loyal listening audience that listens to me longer than 23 seconds. So, and then I'm going to switch it around and put on me again. Well, not me, Rick Keyes again, and he's going to be brief and get the show started. But stay tuned. Rick Keyes Music Caravan, hosted by Sarge Keyes, coming up with the Murder Dolls. Okie dokie.